let's jump back into this. I had that turned off for testing purposes. We're going to jump back in with our Kith TTRPG challenge. To remind you guys, that's honor mode with limiting to +1/+2 weapons and armor. None of the other crazy magical stuff. Amulets and rings to be discussed on a per case basis. And I'm also featuring entirely the patch 8 content, so everyone will be purely the new subclasses. We'll see how well I can do with all of those restrictions. We last left off, we had just gotten Withers, I think. No, we had just gotten to the Grove. Ah, yes, here we are. We're due a long rest before we do any combat, but let's walk around a wee bit, shall we?
Breathe deep and move. What's up for discussion? Open up.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Not for communal use, it seems.
I seem to have misclicked on something.
Or some more cunning.
I thought that I clicked directly on him.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Ring of Flinging is a fantastic ring if you've got a throw build that you're doing. Obviously, I'm not going to really buy any of this. Except maybe... yeah, I'll buy food. I'll buy those. Not going to make that stuff. I'll buy those. And... do I want these? Yes. Alright. That's good then.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Okay.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
If they cannot fight, they will die. That is as it should be.
Exactly. These types always need saving. We shouldn't sacrifice ourselves for them.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
Give it a good whack. We're exposed now.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Hey there. Can I have a word?
Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus, Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm more concerned about the parasite. I suggest we search for a healer together.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Alright, well, meet me at camp.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there. I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two.
Be strong and watch over your kin. In trust there is victory.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
We're exposed now.
Well, hello.
Again.
By Mordai's eyes. More of them. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow. Lower.
On your knees. She won't say it again.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Please. I've been through enough.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Why? Because she's good at getting information? Very efficient.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
This is tempting. This is fun if you're not Githyanki. I know where this one's gonna go, and I've never seen this one before, so I don't know this protocol. What does purification entail?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By Blackest Covenant, I know little more.
I believe it's tiefling.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps.
Shoot. Again.
Alright, so level 3, what are we picking here? Got access to level 2 spells, which I want Shadow Blade and Shatter. Shatter's got 2. Oh, I only get to pick one. That's okay, I can replace one. So I want Shadow Blade. We're gonna get rid of... I never really... I don't care for Hellish Rebuke. I like Armor of Agathis because it'll hit them back but doesn't cost a spell slot every time. And also doesn't cost a reaction. So, out with you. Oh, well, I said Shatter, but in with you. And of course, Pact the Blade. Alright. We're going with that. So he defaults to an Arcane Trickster, but we are picking Swashbuckler, which is new, and I'm not super familiar with it from 5e, so we're going to read through what it can do. So, okay, so that's cool. Can get in and out. No opportunity. It says if you make a melee attack against the target, they can't make opportunity against you for the rest of your turn. It doesn't say you have to hit, so that's most excellent. And Ricochet Audacity, +2 bonus to initiative. Scales with rogue level, okay. And you don't need advantage for sneak attack if you're within melee range. Okay. So clearly they're pushing for being very melee focused, which, alright. Whereas on the other hand, see, normally I'm used to ranged rogues and melee fighters, but Arcane Archer is new. Guidance is always worth having, I guess. And we get to choose some shots. Alright, what are the options? Chance to banish. It's a d8. A d8 plus 2d6. And just that, so it's, and chance to be charmed. Alright, so charmed plus psychic damage. I'm thinking this is looking good. 2d6 force in an AoE. Can't say as I hate that. It's always good to have AoE and force damage. It's rarely resisted. Enfeeble a single target, and it looks like 2d6 is pretty standard for the bonus damage when that is there. So, got necrotic, enfeeble, poison, and slowed. And damage when moving. Okay. 10 turns of Grasping Arrow, which reduces its movement and takes the damage when it moves for 10 turns. That's crazy. Definitely gonna grab that when we get 3. Okay. So, Grasping Arrow, yes. Fairy Fire and a D6. It says seek a target, but doesn't say anything about getting like a bonus to hit with that. I wonder if this is an automatic hit. Oh. Aha. Okay, there it is. There's no attack roll listed, so the deck save should be against Fairy Fire, right? And So I think this one automatically hits. Which makes sense because it's called Seeking Arrow, so I mean it better. So the can't miss option is tempting. Psychic and blinded. And oh. Also tempting. Alright, so piercing arrow hits a line of targets, bursting arrow hits a circle of targets. Those seem like the best options to me. So we got single target, does ridiculous damage every turn and slows them down. And then we got if they're grouped up together, and then we got if they're in a line. Alright, I'm happy with that. And there's no choices for clerics other than spells. Get out of here. I do not want you with Cure Wounds. I never will. I never have. Get out of here. I'm gonna pick Aid, but then I'm gonna switch it right out after I cast it. Did leveling buy us our spell slots back and everything?
Watch your back.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
No. But it got all the level 2 stuff in. So it didn't get it back, but it did give us the newbies.
Let's get going.
I'm gonna think on whether, you know what, I'm gonna do pondering whether I want to do a long rest before we do combat. Let's walk around and do non-combat stuff first, though.
What path lies before me?
Oh yeah, if we took a long rest now, this would resolve itself.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
You gonna kill a prisoner before you interrogate it?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
No. Shoot me. Should be easy, right? Must have been everyone was out of range to give me guidance, but okay.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
I have
It's
ways
all
of
right, Arca.
convincing them.
Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Shut up.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Another god? I swear, Toril has more deities than there are stars in the sky.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
That is convenient to get inside before I slaughter you all.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Yeah, gonna just threaten the dogs. You will die when you outwear your usefulness.
Something's on my mind.
I wonder when the goblin...
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is barely holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see what you got. Possibly. Probably. Can't. Alright, we got 213 is the cost there. We're gonna go to camp and get things to sell.
What's hiding here?
No. Actually, Will, give me your stuff, yeah. Alright, let's start with the stuff that I am not allowed to have. And that'll actually probably be enough considering the cost of some of those, I think. If not, we'll come back.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
We're exposed now.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Yep. Alright, well actually I'm allowed to have those, so those can go in there. Not in this menu, they can't. Just do this a little bit at a time. Keep this for story reasons. It occurs to me that I should just do this. Alright, and then what did we want? We want... You know what? I want it. I want it. Think I want those just yet. I will think on it. I think we'll be alright. I don't like the green robes I'm wearing. I don't like any of those colors better though. Wow, that is really convenient. That was entirely unintentional and I'm super thrilled about it. So what we're gonna do See, to me, a swashbuckler just uses a rapier, and Will's got one of those. We can give it to Asterion. And I think we have one of those in camp even. We don't need to buy one. We'll buy one if it's like a +1 or something. It's a tough call. Do I want to have... Asterion's got so many other bonus action options. I don't think I need to make sure he has an offhand attack, so let's just give him that. And we'll look through what all we've got here.
Trust me.
So, I mean, he can't... Yeah. One hand only. You... I said... You... We'll pick you up one of those and pick you up one of those as well. Me...
Can't give up now.
I'm gonna play with my new toys. Move this. I move this over here. This with it. Movement things now. We've got defensive things. We've got offensive things. We've got. Let's see where it wants to put this stuff. I'll disarm. And we will pick up we want something that is able to be two-handed or dual-wielded. Okay, alright. I don't think any of these are able to be dual-wielded. I thought there was a short sword option. I don't know why there's not a short sword option, but... Let's grab rapier. Let's see if that is compatible with this. I'm guessing not. Nope. Okay. But I could do that. Obviously, the one that does the additional 2d8 psychic goes in the main hand. And yeah, I guess I can't send that to camp. I've got to. Does that try to? Which one did that hex bind? Wrongo. Okay. Let's do that again. Excellent. No, go to the offhand, please. Can you not go to the offhand? Is that not an option? Okay, cool. Next weapon, offhand. Shadow Blade, main hand. And that is... It's permanent, right? Not until long rest? Yeah, okay, cool. So I won't have to do this over and over and over again. And you are until long rest? Or permanent? How long do you last? I do not know. Alright, what else are we doing? Asterion, I don't really need you to have these anymore. I don't need to have this open to do that. This is also no longer necessary. This we'll put in our backpack. And this we'll put in our pouch. Alright. Back to what we were doing.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
No, don't forget. We're exposed now.
These two are easily a couple of my favorite NPCs. I love them.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
What'll we name it? I like Jeffrey.
What is this cat you speak of?
Small. Whiskers. Meow meow. You know, cat.
I think you mean gnome.
Right. Dennis, we've got to do the thing in the place over there. Remember?
Yes, over there.
Well, okay then.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. We're exposed now.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Don't it was his caravan.
With pleasure.
So one thing that BG3 does that is not per the books in 5e that honestly is it's used a lot in homebrew and it drives me nuts. I hate it, and I wish it wasn't in the game or in BG3. I wish no DMs ever homebrewed this. I have a DM who homebrews this, and I'm like, please don't. Could we just not do that? Because it kind of defeats the purpose of certain builds, and that is, and it's unrealistic. By the rules, by the book, the Nat 1 and Nat 20 rules only apply to combat. It has nothing to do with skill checks. So, like, the reason that is important, right, is because, and there is, towards the end of the game, there actually is a roll that has a DC of 99. The point being, it's supposed to be impossible, right? Like, you're not supposed to be able to pass that roll. But if you roll a 20, you pass it. So, like, that's one major problem of making a 20 pass anything, is you're basically saying what is supposed to be impossible is you can do it 5% of the time. But even worse, it's also saying that no matter how good you are at something, you will always, and no matter how easy the task is, you will fail 5% of the time. I doubt that Olympic gymnasts, fail to make a tumble 1 out of every 20 times. Similarly, if you have experience with like real world lockpicking, there is no way that a trained locksmith has a 5% chance to fail at a simple lock. Not gonna happen. What it should be doing is, if you have enough bonuses, if you have like a +9 and the DC is a 10 and you roll a 1, hey, 1 + 9 is 10. Good job, you made it. Built a character that can't fail at a DC 10. Perfect. That's the point. But, okay, I've ranted long enough. It is what it is.
I want to have a word.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
It is a delicacy, Everland. I'll try anything once.
That's a good attitude. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me. Where did I put that oak bucket?
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! You look more green than yellow, Petal. Are you hurt, cold, feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
You could be friend or foe. Why should I drink anything you prepare?
I know Githyanki make a habit of paranoia, but 'tis just a healing potion.
A being like you knows of the Gith.
Yes, and you're as grumpy as I remember. No offense, love, but you don't look well. Are you all right?
It is no concern of yours.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Alright, so these are fantastic. I can't use them because they're against my own imposed rules, but if you're looking to optimize and you have a strength-based character, put their strength at 8 and buy a bunch of elixirs of Hill Giant Strength. She sells 3 a day. You can buy them every time you long rest. If you really want to cheese it, you can do partial long rests over and over again and keep buying more and more Hill Giant Strength potion elixirs. It is... I would consider that an exploit, but you don't have to do it. You could also choose to. I'm not going to judge you one way or the other. I think it's fine if you want to do that. I'll tell you that I have done multiple runs where I do that. I've also done runs where I don't. But let's go ahead and put all this up to trade, because we are allowed to do health potions. Invisibility potions are too good. Animal speaking are good. Healing potions are fine. And I think antidotes are fine. Alright, so those are the things. We'll balance this. Yeah, I owe her gold curse. Giddy.
Take care now, sweetie.
Alright, we'll put the potions in the pouch.
Ridiculous.
Let's go this way now. Not the route I meant to take, but it works. You know what? As a matter of fact, then.
Again.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Yay! Thanks, Shadowheart. Couldn't have done it without you.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Noted.
That ox is staring right at me.
He's not, but okay.
Ah, you're addressing me? A humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Alright then. There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain?
No. You are incapable.
Oh, I have to do these. I don't want to, though. Come on, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, move.
Ah, yes, of course. Move.
Nothing here for you.
Alright. Fine.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks?
What are you talking about?
The keepers of this place. They change their form to fit their need. They become birds to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
You're horned. Shiny bits? The tieflings put something in your hay.
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Fine.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
Ouch.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
I'm gonna give that pouch to Asterion. And he...
Careful, I bite.
is going to put poisons in it. Because for some reason, poisons make more sense in a pouch. His kit can all go in his backpack. And occasionally we'll do this, where we open it, take it all out, put it all back, just so that it is all nicely stacked. This isn't disordered at all. No. It's totally normal to obsess over your inventory looking like this.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Is that what you want to do?
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Okay.
Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead. I need a quick word.
Whoa, hey. Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. You some kind of elf or something?
Please, I'm Githyanki.
So not an elf. Okay. Anyway, to business. Hold out your hand. I want to show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
That was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
I can do fancy tricks.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Well, I'll just take the ring.
Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that.
That's only a joke. Flip your coin.
Real sweet sense of humor you got there, chum. Anyways, you gotta call before the flip. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is.
Yeah, but
See?
one coin flip doesn't mean
That's the kind of luck
anything.
you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Hold on. One coin toss doesn't prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
Heads.
Heads it is.
You didn't even
There.
flip that.
Happy?
No. Not yet. Flip it again.
Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is.
Hey,
There.
3 in a row.
Happy?
No. Flip it again.
Mister, come on. Okay. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. There. Happy?
No.
Fine. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. There. Happy?
No.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. There. Happy?
Yes. Take your ring back, though. I want to see your wares.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
I will attempt to see how purple looks. Do you have... You got these guys. Oof, expensive. No thanks.
You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Relax. I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
A valiant effort, though.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Have you no honor, Hellchild?
Yeah, well, you can't eat honor. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Fine.
Please, last room.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Hey, Kai. Yeah, so the challenge here is basically I'm doing, the challenge is as though it were the tabletop version, right? And in tabletop, you wouldn't get all of the crazy items that BG3 gives you, so I'm limiting myself to +1 and +2 items. Also, I'm only using the patch 8 content, so everyone is respect to the new subclasses. And I don't know what you mean by new UI setup. The this is vanilla. You got your work cut out for you.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Not get eaten by a bear.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
That would be a mistake.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
That would be a mistake.
Stop! Another step, and Magram will tear you open like a sack of grain.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins. I'll go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
That would be a mistake.
Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
At least someone has sense.
Let's see.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Calm down, Snake.
Silence. I answer only to Mistress.
See, what I want to say is, are you really that afraid of a child? Kill them all? Later. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. No, then I will have to kill them all when she turns on me. If I use friends, I don't think I will. Yeah, if you use Speak with Animal Potion, you can talk with the snake.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Well, learn something new every time you play, eh? Which one of you wants to talk to me? Shadowheart wants to talk to me. What?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
We'll have this conversation later.
I hate wolves.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
shown them once. We take growth law seriously.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Everyone's got their own fears. I won't judge yours.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Speaking of wolves, what's up, Silver?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Relax. I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
You.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I think you're a coward. See, again, limited choices. This is as close to that as I can go, I feel like. I don't want to agree with her. I wasn't being callous. But
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
free from the shed of little children.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus during prayer, and interrupted the rite. Why? I don't know or care.
That rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
You leave them to die on the road.
I am First Druid now. I protect the Circle, whatever the cost. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the Tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Prattle all you want, the refugees aren't my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
Yeah, I mean, I could, or I could go find Nettie.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kaga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Kaga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay her. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
Is Is no one looking for Halsin? I was told he could heal me.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'd like a more solid offer than anything.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Aww.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
I really want to stab you in the face. This one.
That mural.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
In darkest hour, a concord, you surmise that the druids allied with the harpers, a formidable force. You glower at the fresco. Moonrise, a disgusting tribute to Selûne's past glories.
No one's stopped me yet.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Yeah, there is more to it than that.
I have something to ask.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Should mind my step.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be Catherine's.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe.
There's a parasite in my head. A wriggling gay tadpole.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Yes, the very same.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? I didn't think it was a common experience.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life.
Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out.
Useless.
I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything.
How do you know I'm not a threat?
Do I have your word or not?
Free bottle of poison? Thanks.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned a thing or two by studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright. I'll find him.
Thank you.
Sounds like I can kill
It
some
would mean
goblins on the way.
everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there.
Well, they ran off.
All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty bold. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
If you start to turn, I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
Track the druid. Find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. Spoiler alert. Minthara. I don't want any of these things. I'm gonna have a seat at this table. And the Starian is just gonna sneak around for no particular reason.
Subtle steps.
Ooh, Kaga's chest, you say?
A crooked touch.
Perfect. Let's read these. The Shadow Druid's Doctrine. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder, and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Alright. A little extreme. Half-torn note. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga. Swamp docks. Tree. Meet me alone. Oladan. Alright, swamp docks and a tree. Let's find that. And send the stuff to camp.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Anyway, we had a nice little sit in here. We weren't doing nothing at all. Just having a little walkabout.
Ahead.
You know, I'm only a little bit in. Spellsinger I found underwhelming. I'm having a lot of fun with Hexblade. I'm not playing Hexblade as maximized as I could. Do more damage and do better with a greatsword, but I want to do dual wielding because it just seems more fun right now. Arcane Archer has some ridiculous arrows to it. Death Cleric has some cool necromancy abilities. I don't have her Death Cleric yet in this run, but I will tomorrow after this long rest. And hey, you shut up, Polo. I'll talk to you in a second. Let's see, what else have we looked at? I really wanted Blade Singer to be good. I love Blade Singing in 5e, but it just, I don't know. I was not impressed with it. What else? I don't have a sorcerer, so I don't know anything about Shadow Sword. I don't have a monk. I don't remember what the new monk class is anyway. Playing another run with someone else who's playing a Star Druid, and that's pretty cool.
Tell me about this place.
Anyway, let's talk to Volo.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Can it be a Gith Yankee? Oh, what a delight.
If I was less educated, I presume to ask what you're doing on the Sword Coast.
And for your own sake, your education is fortunate indeed.
Indeed. Some merciless kin of yours made sure of that some years ago. Though at present, my curiosity lies elsewhere than the vagaries of the children of Gith. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And there's no overstating my disinterest. I've no time for your questions.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Are you drunk or merely stupid?
Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I'll tell you after you trade with me. Nope. Yep. This is a really good ring and you should pick it up, but I'm not allowed to use it, so it's staying right there. That'll do. Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Come on. All the druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen? I traveled a long way.
The man nods thoughtfully and adds another dismembered limb to his sketch.
You know, he has 5 potions of speaking with animals on him. Whatever.
Always room for more?
I can't steal their sickle, but all of the herbs, yes. They're fine with that.
Before it's too late.
Night, night, Kai. Thanks for stopping by.
Concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It's slightly off. Push it a bit to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
Keep blade close.
Ah. Hand was misplaced on a keyboard. Apologies for crazy camera. But I want that key. That's a dumb place to have locked. At least the hiding was successful.
No time to rest.
Alright then. Let's see.
On my way.
So this is a place that's worth coming down to. This here, this flat rock, has an amulet underneath it. And the amulet gives you a once per day greater restoration, which, if you, spoiler alert, are letting a Astarion bite you, pretty much counteracts it on a daily basis. I will not be using it. That is too powerful. I wouldn't give an amulet of once a day lesser restoration to a party, so I'm not giving it to myself. Purple dye, on the other hand. Yeah? Yeah, slightly better. Still wouldn't call it good. Astarion, hold on to this poison, yeah? Thanks. I'll take that key. Where's my key ring? Oh, right there. Open your eyes, Dark LG. I thought for some reason the keys came after the pouches, but apparently not. Anyway, hello, Bear.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
What are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Don't worry. He'll be back.
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master.
It's a rock. I don't know why I thought that was a pouch. It's like, I'm gonna take that pouch.
I'll give it a shot.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Alright,
Yes.
we're gonna finish the stuff around the grove that isn't this way. We're gonna go that way last. We're actually gonna take a long rest before we go that way. So, here's the thing. I'm kind of balancing the roleplay with the making a fun thing to watch. RP-wise, I would make we got the stuff from Zorro, I'd be making a beeline for the Kresh, right? Or basically along those lines. But if you do that, the whole Grove storyline completely resolves itself when you go down the monastery road, which I will be doing later, you'll see that. But since I want to do the Grove storyline, I'm not going to go there yet, despite the fact that I feel the character would.
I'm sleeping.
Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
camera doesn't want to be my friend. Weird. Oh. Yeah, pull that lever. Wrong lever.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
What sort of creature are you?
The sort that's in charge around here. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
I'm not to be trifled with, creature. Yes, I'm very scary.
Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
I find your terms acceptable. If you go this way... Oh. Crap. Yep, he's going for it. Alright. Meant to use it, took it right off my hotbar. Alright. That'll work.
Seems like the best way.
Okay. So, fun fact, now that we're in combat, and these guys aren't, they're not in turn-based, we can just walk right up and join into combat at our leisure. And he's about to have, just a real bad day.
Something over there.
Yes, there is. It can stay there for now. Good job, Shadowheart. We'll split the group up, jump up behind him, stab him in the head. I said, stab him in the head. That'll do. Why did that hit twice? Let's check the combat log. Are you automatically sneak attacking? Yes. Apparently I need to tell it to ask. Because it's a new thing. Got it. Always use it on crit, so I'm not even gonna bother. But I want the opportunity here. Why not? We're about to long rest anyway.
With every breath, a purpose.
Let's check out these new arrows. Let's do the single target one. Nice. We won't really get to see how useful that is because he's seriously about to die when Shadowheart gets in. Actually, we're about to take a long rest. Let's do overkill. What kind of overkill do I want to do? Let's do this kind of overkill. A second of guiding bolt. He has 3 hit points left, and I'm doing, 3d6? 5d6? Yeah, okay. Let's see, what did I do? 9. 5d6 and I rolled a 9. That's terrible. Anyway, 9 is still more than 3.
Still breathing, despite everything. I should speak up.
You have good timing.
Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
A mind flayer abducted me, and its ship went straight to Avernus.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Alright, so two things we learned from that. One, we learned that,
no one back home will ever
quote, a fortune, because this is worth a fortune, is 100 gold. So, 100 gold is a fortune, number one. And two, we learned the answer to Wither's question. What is the value of a single mortal soul? 100 gold. Great. Perfect. Next time he asks, we'll know what to say. Telescope.
Peer through the telescope.
Dragon. Let's focus up. I am so good at telescope.
You recognize the dragon as the mount of a Githyanki knight. Perhaps it had been tracking the ship.
I see the dragon went left. Let's look left.
The telescope points to the left.
Yes. Okay.
The telescope points straight ahead.
Back where the dragon was flying. Okay, yeah. And to the right.
The telescope points to the right.
Well, okay then. So, what I was saying, before we came up here, when we were down here still, is that if you go this way, the way that we actually ended up going, up to here, the bugbear will have a chance to attack before you get up here, and she will be dead. However, if you come from over here, you can do this when you first walk into the grove also, you can basically come in here at the gate, come around right up here, come up this way, then the bugbear, you'll spot him as you come this way before he has a chance to attack. I don't know why it's coded like that to go one way, but useful knowledge to have in case you want to see that particular storyline play out one way or the other. Again, misplaced fingers on keyboard.
I have to keep going.
Alright, let's finish exploring the grove. There's like a couple more things to do before we go take a nap.
He was joking about Octa's suit just a moment ago. Come on, Rick. Now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be good.
Not gonna interrupt that prayer.
Very well.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
We could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
He never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say. When I was homesick. He never let it show.
Well, Cannon's dead over there. He wouldn't be needing his belongings.
Let's have a look. Free for the taking.
I just wanted to have a pouch called Cannon's belongings, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Can't risk being in open view. Light on my feet.
Alright. Let's go from this camp to our camp. And make it nighttime. Oh, no, actually. Someone wants to talk to us. Withers. Hi, Withers.
I have something to ask.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust them?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
I'd like to talk about hirelings.
Very well.
I'm gonna recruit one.
Impossible. Thy party is full. As thou desire.
Don't worry, I'm gonna pick Asterion right back up. Just want to kind of show off a good idea if you're trying to literally optimize everything, if you want to be the best of the best of the best. And for whatever, if you're struggling and you want to just be more powerful, pick up Brenna. Then,
still breathing despite everything.
Respec Brenna.
Ah, another. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
He's going to say that to everybody who talks to him. We're not going to have this whole conversation again, but we're going to read blah blah.
Thy coin purse is near empty.
Okay, fine. It happened to cost 100 gold to pick her up in the first place, so I'll just take that back. If I fail, he doesn't care. I don't feel bad about this at all because I'm not doing this because I want to. I'm doing this just to show off. I'm not even going to use her. There we go. Now,
Don't mind if I do.
sir, help me change my class.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? As thou did.
Alright. So, the first thing you do with her is you pick her out as a wizard. Go to her abilities, clear them out. We want Dex and Wisdom to be both at 16. We're going to take the intelligence up to 14, which is as far as we can get it reasonably. The rest don't matter. I'm going to put them into charisma for reasons. Then we're going to change these. We don't really care about any of these except that we want medicine. All right. Confirm that. Then she's going to take her next level in Wizard as well. And specifically Transmutation Wizard. Her spells don't really matter that much, but let's go ahead and just get her these two. These basically just in case she gets into a fight. Or rather, to help her escape if she has to run away from a fight. We'll talk about that in a second. Alright, and her next level, her third level, is going to go in Rogue. And specifically so that she can have Sleight of Hand and Medicine with expertise. Okay, now she's got expertise in wisdom, or in medicine. As a transmutation wizard, I think I kind of breezed over that. Where does it say that kind of stuff? Character sheet, probably. Yes, experimental alchemy. Can brew two identical alchemical solutions instead of one when combining extracts if you succeed a DC 15 medicine check. Okay, cool. So we did this to basically make her our crafter. So when we open, actually we're going to come back to this. First we're going to have Shadowheart come over.
My faith will guide me.
And Shadowheart
This way.
will cast Enhanced Ability Wisdom on her. That gives her advantage on any wisdom abilities, on all wisdom checks of any kind, including that medicine check. While she's concentrating on that, Lizelle will come by and give guidance. So now we're kind of maximizing out her rolls on wisdom checks. The reason we did this with Brenna is because she's a halfling, and so she gets halfling luck, meaning she gets to reroll her ones. So having advantage and rerolling ones is pretty nice. Okay, so yeah, Lae'zel here to cast guidance, and then we'll jump over to being Brenna, and we will open up our crafting menus, go in here, we'll go ahead and make some greater potions. Now we can't make the lesser ones. And she succeeded her medicine check. And then we'll go ahead and grab animal speaking because we're making those. Can't make antidotes, and that's fine. Show only what I can craft. I'm not going to use these, so I'm not going to make them. But that is a good way to get double your potions. Now, why does she have sleight of hand, and why does she have what's the other thing? Well, the spells that I gave her, and why does she expertise in sleight of hand and is good at 16 decks? Well, for that, now I'm not going to be doing this other than for this little demonstration. I'm not even going to have her make all my potions. I'll just have her do it this once.
What's inside?
So I got one extra greater healing potion, and
cursed.
One extra speak with animals potion. Let me in. No, what you'd actually do in this case is you would give her, you would trade this out. Instead of Owl's wisdom, you would get her cat's dexterity. You could also give her later, there's just gloves that give you advantage on sleight of hand checks. Oh, okay, so now we're here, and we'll sneak, and we'll put it in turn-based, and we'll rob him. And we could come in here and we could take every single thing he has.
Interesting selection.
I'll just take the alchemical ingredients.
Nice. Little bit of this.
Now I mentioned this is great for a throw build, so I'll go ahead and take this as well, in case I decide to build that later. Healing potions are nice, I'll take those.
No one will notice.
I never use these gloves, honestly. Spell Thief is... I would be giving this to Shadowheart if I were using these weapons, or these kind of things, but I'm not. Food is always good to have.
From your pocket to mine.
Let's go ahead and have all that food, shall we? Thanks. Appreciate it. So you can kind of see the benefit here. Also, she's the only one here. I'm actually, at this point, going nuts trying to get caught so that I can show you what we do with her when she gets caught. Let's take all the die. Why not?
What to choose? Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Sure.
There we go.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
So the first thing we do is we change what character we're using. It could be anyone but her. Then we send everything she has to camp. We'll go ahead and put her weapon and musical instrument. She was originally a bard, so that's why she came with a violin. Send all that to camp as well, because she's about to go to jail. Actually, we'll even send this to camp. Alright. Then we go back to her. She might not go to jail, we'll see. So, go ahead and try to talk your way out of it. This is why I put, so she had a +1 in charisma. It's the same for all of them. And so sense one is borrowing a crime. Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, sometimes you get away with it. And then when that happens, you turn off turn-based, walk away, go around the corner. Become an entirely different person. I guess I'm a... what did I decide I am? I'm a large build, masculine wood elf? Regular elf? Don't know. What? High elf? Hard to say. Don't know. Wrong button. Brene is number 2. There we go.
If not over, then through.
So now I'm not that little halfling lady who robbed you. Hey, look over there. I'm not the one who robbed you.
Just out of view.
So what I did there is I hit sneak and then went turn-based really quick back to back. I did it in that order so I would still have my action because you need to have your action to pickpocket.
Let's see what you're
Let's go ahead and sure, take that from him.
I can take what I please.
Again, wouldn't use this, but I'll take it. There we
Being
go.
arrested for theft.
The other
If
options
you
you
have a
have.
defense, make it now.
I won't try to talk my way out of it this time. We already saw what happens there, but here's why it doesn't even really matter. I'm going to just go ahead and, again, take the stuff. She got an axe, so I'll send that to Kim. It's my axe now. Go back to her. And you go, okay, fine, I'll just go to jail. No matter where you are, the jail is always fairly escapable.
I don't like the look of that mushroom.
Oh yeah,
I should
well,
stay clear.
that didn't even hurt.
How much
It's
farther
fine.
can I go?
You can just jump right out of this particular jail. I think you can break you can break the door as well. You can just be like, magic missile, pew pew pew. Now, when you get out of jail, yeah, okay. I did not stand on it, I stand next to it, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll bet that one blows me up too.
That's curious.
So, when you escape, you have the fugitive debuff. Local guards will arrest you on sight. So if I try to go this way and leave, walk out here, I'll get arrested immediately and they'll just put me right back in jail. So instead, go through a door. Or can I do it from here actually? No, you see, you can't go to camp while you are in the town that you were a fugitive. However, I am now outside of the camp, or outside of the grove. I'm in a different spot. I'm not a fugitive here, and there's no guards, so home I go. Harmless. Again, we won't be doing that, but if you want to steal everything, that's how you can. And there's no drawbacks, because even if they got into combat, right, you could switch characters to some of the people that are back at camp, send all of the gear back, get in combat, die, talk to Withers, resurrect her. You're out 100 gold that you could then steal right back from Withers. Again, not going to do that because it really is not in keeping with the challenge. But if you're not doing the challenge and you wanted to see that, it's good to see. Good to know. Okay. Hey, Adrenaline Dragon. Didn't see chat just now. I was explaining that whole thing with the thieving.
I need a quick word.
I'd say game's going pretty good. We're about to take a long rest and finish up at the Grove.
We're traveling with famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Now here's something that I wish this game had. You have the ability to just talk to these people and have them switch in and out, right? I wish there was like a party manager where you could do it without having to talk to them. You'd miss out on some of the cool one-liners that they have, but when you have 1,600 hours in the game, it gets a little tedious.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two. I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
Yeah, okay, well, Bruna's gonna go away.
I'd be happy to tag along.
So yeah, in the future when switching out, I will just skip through it all. Adrenaline, is that your Act 1 Dragonborn? Is that your first run? Right on. It's there's a lot to the game. Like I said, I have over 1,600 hours put into it so far. I have beaten it multiple times, have my golden dice. Like, that's why I can do this as a challenge. Oh, but I don't know if you saw what the challenge is. I'll come back to that question in a sec, because yeah, D&D being fascinating, that's the whole point of what I'm doing with this run is if I was running a D&D game, which I've been DMing for like a couple decades now, I would not be allowing most of the magical items that they give you. +1 and +2 weapons and armor is about it. So my challenge to myself is, can I beat the game on honor mode with only +1 and +2 weapons and weapons and armor? And then as far as what games do I play right now, I mean, I play all kinds of different games. What I stream most has been Baldur's Gate and Stardew Valley, because those two games are oh so similar. Did I see that one? I honestly don't remember if I watched the D&D movie. I should go watch that. I know that friends have told me it was good, and that they did a good job of translating it into like the game into cinema. See what everyone has to say. Everyone wants to talk.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Nervous. I don't like the idea of a thing in my brain.
It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
I pretty much play on PC. That's about it. It makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
The Tears of Selûne, you mean?
Yes. Rocky bodies named after a false goddess. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Kalia.
Did you only train within the Tears?
Only? My entire clutch battled beholders within the Eye of the Sky's tunnels. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky. There is more to the realm than this grassy pebble, kin. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
I am not. I'm probably just going to stay loyal to PC.
You know,
as you said, it can do everything.
I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What? Will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Do I have a schedule or goals for streaming? Absolutely not. Those things sound like a job, and I am just here to chill. Let's see. True. I am pretty impressive.
Aren't you just?
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations. I'd end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Night-night. So, do I still have... I do not. Okay. So this is a daily cast. And this is pretty much a daily cast. So there's my spell slots gone.
Anything of use?
Do you have any daily buffs? Yes. Alright, so we're checking out her proficiencies to see where she's lacking and where we might... Alright, she doesn't have perception proficiency, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her the wisdom buffs. Boop. Wisdom. Since everyone gets a chance to roll it, it's a good idea to have as many people with perception as you possibly can in your party. see, single target round. Yep, cool. Single round in line. Perfect. You can get off there. And these are my fighter abilities. Very good. Melee to the top. That was not what I meant to do. Melee to the top. Jump. Come back, please. Actually, I don't need jump. It's the Z. I never pressed a button for jump. I pressed a button for crouch. Press a button for shove. Help is automatic. Throw, I use X. Alright. Get Yankee powers, go over here. Melee attacks go up top. Bonus actions last. Ranged attacks go here. Dash, disengage, I never use you. Dip, brace, separate, down here. Lock that.
What's next, I wonder?
Same pattern. Damage spells by level. Really no more damage spells though? Oh, she needs to reclass. She's the only one I haven't yet done that with, which I think means I need to steal some gold back to be able to do that.
Let's go.
Ready or not?
Yeah, gimme. Thank you.
Let's get on with it. No harm in a little conversation.
Gonna breeze through this conversation. Speaking of, skip.
Here
Change my class. Skip. Alright, subclass death. Toll the Dead, absolutely. And yes, those are the ones we want. Very good. Get out of here. Change you up. What can you use? A simple morning okay, you got martial weapons. You can use everything. Got it. So we're gonna go dex based. Medium armor no higher than 14 is needed. We're gonna go to 16 with our con and whiz. And then you know, honestly, none of these matters, so carry capacity. And then let's see. That is very limited selection. And we're good with that. Actually, is she limited to medium armor? What are your proficiencies? We've got light, medium, and shield. Okay. I didn't think war was one of the domains that got heavy. I think that's war and I think it's just war. Nothing really to pick. Still nothing to pick except just prepping spells. Cure Wounds is a terrible, terrible spell. Alright. And go with that. That didn't save, did it? Nope. Gotta hit confirm, not escape. Damage cantrip, damage cantrip. Damage level 1, damage level 1. Blue spells, yellow spells, minion spells. Never used that in combat or anything, so I don't care. Single view. Command and control. Yeah, I'm fine with that being there. So, check what you down here. Beautiful. Last but not least. Ugh, abysmal. I can only play for so long before I have to come through and do this. Melee, 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 okay. And he has no buffs to give. Let's move. Off we go. And Shadowheart will cast aid on all of us. How nice of her. Thank you, Shadowheart. Now there's no need to have aid, so we'll pick up. Some melee attack. We'll go hold person. It's a good spell. Actually, let's metagame a little. We'll pick up silence. No, silence. In general, it actually is a pretty good spell to have shut down spellcasters, but there's a particular reason why it might be particularly useful coming up.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Well, I don't want to lose 10 hit points.
Blackhead's will be done.
You could use Feather Falling there and, you know, not take the damage, but this is why we stole the shiny key from the bird. What was in here? That can go to Asteria. Yay, poison. These are not allowed. And these can go to me.
I shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
And that is an easy way to get her back without having to jump down again. And then we will drink one of our... Okay. That's fun.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So yeah, that's what the shiny key is for, and how you can get there. Go, go, go. Set it and forget it. Oh yeah. Who has? I think Brenna still has what I'm looking for here. My potions of animal speaking. Like I said, I think Brenna has them. This is one of my favorite things they added, where you can get to all of the other companions' inventory from the chest. Okay, she didn't. Sort by type. There they are. You know what? Let's see if this looks any better. I'll bet it does. It's fairly pretty dye. We'll just hold out for better looking armor eventually. I do like this better than the purple though. Ah, hello.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Walk away while you still have legs to walk with.
Ah, it looks like a Githyanki, but it speaks like a beast. Must be the surroundings, rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Can you be more specific than somewhere?
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly.
Go on, partake. Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
All right.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I'm gonna draw my weapon.
Easy, easy. I'm here to help, not harm. Consider your predicament. 1 skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Then fix it or die.
Yes. I like it when my clients put up a fight, only to realize victory was never an option. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I'll rip out your mocking tongue.
Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Fair enough.
I should speak up.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Slow down, what's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
I'm going to sing along, loudly and off key.
No! You're killing us! My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it!
Are you alright? Actually, no. Tough audience. Those animals weren't shy with their criticisms.
I thought they were cheering me on. Even animals think I'm terrible. I want to finish this song, but I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
So doing this with the let me help options, there's basically 2 outcomes you can get that I think are both pretty great. One is if you take the loot and perform with her and pass at least one of the checks, you will be given proficiency in musical instruments. So that's cool if you want to be able to do that without having to take a half feat or be a bard. But if you do the other one where you just talk her through it, you get, in my opinion, one of the most rewarding cutscenes in the game, and it really demonstrates just how good the voice actress is. Rebecca Hansen, she's an amazing singer. So we'll do that route.
My teacher, Lihala, she loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry.
Well, would you look at the grove? So lovely, so grove-like.
Very subtle. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
They've come up with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
What a day. Oh, for a skeleton key.
So yeah, in my opinion, that song is a treat, and wanted to make sure we saw it in case anyone watching hadn't seen it yet. This hat is cool. Since no one is using Bardic Expiry, no one's a bard in our party, this magical item is useless, but looks cool.
Is that blood? No, no.
Yeah.
I need to find a way forward.
Ah, the music changed and the game auto-saved. Ominous.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
That's curious.
Cat demanded attention. Have to give the cat attention when they demand it. It's a rule. I'm not one to break cat law. Okay, he's settling in. Very good.
Listen.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm. The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back, it's a trick.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Alright, this is the one singing. This is the one that we want to kill first, although... Oh yeah, they got Lae'zel. So if we can break her concentration... Lae'zel got pretty close. Then Lae'zel won't be charmed. So let's do our best to do that. Let's use that bonus action dash. Can't quite get to her.
Don't linger.
But we can shoot her. Shoot her! I apparently shot the wall. My dead giveaway should have been the fact that, you know, it didn't look like this, it looked like this. But, oh well. That's, you know, that's how we play honor mode these days.
My injuries need tending.
So yeah, remember when we readied silence?
What happened?
What happened?
Lizelle? Thank me later. I respec Shadowheart to agility and forgot to give her a rapier. She still got a club or a mace or whatever. Can I get away without an opportunity? I cannot. I guess, Lizelle, you're being melee this fight. Cool. Excellent. Did I respec Lizelle into Dex as well? No, okay, I actually need to respec her so that we can put her into Dexterity. She should still be doing melee based on these stats. So with that said, Action Surge, let's go. At least one thing hit. Did I use her bonus action yet? Yes. On what? I don't know. But it's used. Well, let's use that bonus action disengage. Move over to... Was it just me or was she not rendered like a second ago? Maybe I just overlooked her. And we're attacking this one. Right? Lowest HP is her? Yes. And yeah. Switch to melee, very good. Rude. Disadvantage. Is it because I'm threatened? Yes. Alright, well, hit me. I dare you to. Well, let's not stand there if we're trying to cast spells.
Got to concentrate.
Alright, now this is where we enjoy being a death cleric, in that we can target 2 for the price of 1 with these cantrips. There's no real advantage over picking between these 3. They're all at full health, so we'll just go this one. And you know what? Lizelle is still hurt. Let's just do that. Why not? We're gonna long rest after this again anyway. If I'd have realized that I was going to long rest, then I would have short rested to get my warlock spells back. Channel Divinity to deal an extra 2d12? No, that's... yeah. I would appreciate it if you would please die. I thank you very much. Your cooperation has been noted.
My path be true.
Ouch. Go, Murkon, go. Shadowheart, you know, oh, Lazel. What we're gonna do there is this.
Sounds like fun.
Rude. I don't know why. Oh, you know, I just realized that's actually never necessary for someone he melees attacks, right? That's the whole thing with Swashbuckler. Right. Fun noises, Lazel. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna close. Next time I'll swing my sword at you. No luck, no luck.
Need to stay focused.
We got... Did one die already? But we'll definitely target the one here that is, well, that's the one I already targeted. Good. Oh yeah, we killed this one. Excellent. So the other target will do the one that everyone's standing next to. Hooray. My plan worked. Lazel, get up. That's why it's a mistake to hit me. How'd that feel? Wow, you're making all kinds of bad decisions, but I'm happy that you are. Any possibility of reaching her? What if I do this? Any chance of reaching her? Appears the answer no.
Yes.
But we used it, so we'll use it. This is unfortunate.
Got to focus.
Do I have the range? I don't have the line of sight. Okay.
Onward.
Yeah, I know. Now do I have line of sight? Beautiful. Well, that stinks.
Stay out of my head.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
No escape. This isn't right.
I will have your head, Harpy.
They're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Take a breath, deep and slow. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing... I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Well, okay, I'll do that then.
Something good here, I hope.
Shadowheart, how long are you going to keep concentrating on silence?
What to do?
Actually, how long does it last? 100 turns, okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Also, if you saw it, silence is a ritual spell. You can sneak up, cast it before the fight even starts, and then no one gets lured. Again, I'm not gonna be doing the cheesy strats like that. But if you struggle with that fight, that can be a good way to get it done.
Let's see what those harpies recorded.
I'll look at it later. I only have 8 more turns of jump. And there we go. What do we got here? Notebook. Ring that I won't be using. I'll go to camp. Short rest. Let's go.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Maybe we'll just go with the short rest cycle. We'll finish up like that, rather than doing a long rest now. But I want this back. Thank you. Shadowheart's out of spell slots, right? No, she has one level 1.
Give up now.
It's okay. That's fine. She'll use cantrips. We don't have a whole lot left of Grove to do, and once we're done with, at least, until we leave and come back, but once we're done with the Grove before we head out to the Goblin Camp, that's where we're gonna call it for today.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Very well.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
And I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen to you ever again.
I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mom usually is?
Hello?
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Well, I guess Donnie won't tell me about the Dragon's Lair since I already know where it is.
Black Its will be done. Indolence breeds
Still alive, so that's progress. Don't waste a step.
When do I get to run the
Something's on my mind.
Sylphie got caught. Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest thief skills on the Sword Coast.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. Never see us coming.
Sorry about the nest. You guys find anything good today? No. Everyone's got junk. Worse than junk.
Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, purses practically grow on trees. Be patient. We'll get there. I had a feeling you'd be back.
Thought you might need some help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
What do you got? I did not know that she carried elixirs of hill giant strength. That's fantastic. Another good source of those, I guess. In addition to Auntie Ethel. Again, not using them though. Similar elixir of vigilance, nice stuff. This is what I normally put on Asterion until he has the alert feat, and then I go with Bloodlust. But Elixir Vigilance is a good one to use for anyone who doesn't have the alert feat and you don't have something better to spend your elixir slot on.
Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Own that town.
When do I get to run the rings?
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Aren't you the clever one? That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
I'm not going to read most of the stuff that we get, because unless if I get comments that say you want me to, I will, but in the meantime, I'm not going to. But this one is really sweet, so I'm going to. Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw there was a harpy nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold. But the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought that the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again. Just like the adventurer. The end. Precious. You know, an amulet of dancing lights, again, it's a cantrip. I probably would let people have that, so I'm gonna give that to Astarion. Why not?
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in
Don't
it.
worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, purses practically grow.
How much farther can I go?
Be patient. We'll get there.
This way, you can get in and out if you are small sized, so disguise self as a gnome or a halfling, good to go.
Here goes nothing.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh!
We're gonna check on our friend Damon's wares. Actually, we're gonna talk to that guy. Come here, you.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
No.
Stay back.
Yeah.
Or else.
Or else what?
Or else I'll bite you. Ow! Oh, my tooth.
Good luck with that.
You're no help.
Whoops. Where'd you go?
Leave me alone.
Ah, shucks. If you ask to help him, he'll tell you that he bit the mean thing, I think, and the mean thing, or the scary thing, whatever, is in here. But we're gonna go in there anyway.
We're exposed.
One of the few things we have left to do in the grove. Round one, at least.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Alright, need 406. Do not have 406. Leave. Go to camp.
Let's have a look.
Get to the things. So many things. Actually, I don't want to sell. Let's have it. Yeah, we'll do this. You know, we'll use this chest to put the things that we would be using if we were allowed to. Wouldn't use these for very long, but I would be using them right now. I would also swap those out eventually, but Shadowheart would be wearing them. I think that is all of the ones that I wouldn't have already sold. It's this dude. Okay, yeah, nah. And with that, well, this should be enough. Now the thing is, I could pick up everything. It'll let you do that. It just won't let you pick up more once you're encumbered. But so I'll just pick up to here. Like, I don't want to go here and accidentally. You know what? No, I'll just prove it. See, you can go boop boop.
ridiculous.
I am, of course, heavily encumbered because, you know, I'm carrying 350 out of 240 pounds that I'm allowed.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Just checking to see if there is anything else that I might. You know what? I need to look to see what people's armors are looking like. Alright. You know, I realize I could have cycled through them from this screen. Alright. I don't think Lae'zel is going to find better equipment for a while as far as her armor goes. The Githyanki armor is pretty good. 15. I think the highest he had here was a 14. Oh, there's a 5th. Okay, so that's like the same, but why? Shadowheart. 13. Not proficient with heavy. Alright. That's late.
What now?
Sure. Alright.
Where did I put that old bucket? You do for work.
Now, she's not going to use this yet, but she will as soon as we have 2 of them, and or maybe as soon as we get to level 4. That was almost very silly of me. And we'll send all the rest of this back to camp. We'll keep our eye out for another rapier +1, because why not? And we'll also stay on the lookout for whatever Asterion can use. Let's see what we got for proficiencies on these two. I can't remember. Martial weapons and martial weapons. Excellent. Okay. Oh, it's not all. Got it. I read that incorrectly, but is she even proficient? Yeah, she is proficient with rapiers. Cool. And he is proficient with light crossbow, short bow, long bow, hand crossbow. So, light for now. Yeah, I think she had a light. Did she have a light +1? Or did he have a light +1? Do we even have the gold for a light +1? Did I just send all my gold back to camp?
I have, well, something close.
Yeah, let me see. Oh my god. Did you have a light crossbow +1? You do. 108. Don't have that on me. So. I don't have anything on me, so back to camp, grab the stuff that I just sent back because I'm done.
What
What's in here?
But that's okay. It's allowed.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. Take me. What I
Keep your distance, darling. All right. What now? One day I'll catch a break. Here we go.
It's ridiculous.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
What's up for discussion?
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
You have to resist.
No, the druids are too powerful. We can't stand against them all. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Leave it to me.
You're taking a risk for us. We'll see that you're rewarded. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
Because we can.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
A defeat is a defeat. There is no glory in that.
No, it's a joke.
Joke? Explain it. Oh, I see. Quite amusing.
Thanks. You're all right. We need to move. No point staying here twiddling our thumbs.
There's so much you miss out. This is my first run as a Gith, and so I'm realizing some of the dialogue that I'm missing that's making me sad. Oh well. I might have been able to just get a different... if I just hadn't picked the Gith answer, but... So on the one hand, I'm getting new dialogue. On the other hand, I'm missing old dialogue that I like. So... we could, with feather falling, just jump down here. I mean, I could do it and technically live anyway, and that would allow us to just pick up Karlach right now, but we're gonna come here next episode. We're gonna finish with the Grove today, and then next episode we're gonna come grab Karlach first. But just so you know, if you're in a rush, you can come up here, Feather Falling, jump down, pick her up. Feather Falling is a ritual spell, so it doesn't even cost you a spell slot, and it's AoE, so it's everybody all at once, and they'll all jump down. You go a merry little way. So much fun. Okay. But we're not going to do that. You can also make it from here if you use either the jump spell or the Githyanki jump ability or Misty Step. Alright, so there are options. There's no need to rush. We're gonna go over there eventually. We'll pick her up.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
What happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your limbs do not obey. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Why are you out here? Wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Wow. I'm a survivor of that crash. Looks like you found me.
You? Brenna, kill him!
Oh. Well, that's rude. It's over. We have the high ground.
Important is ever easy.
Well, I don't like that.
I am fury. I am death.
We'll get closer. outside. Mutter, complain. Do that again. Target is blocked, but I just did this. I must have clicked the wrong one. Sadness.
Act fast.
Won't move.
Take food.
Ah, you silly. How did he die again? He Ah. Because Asterion poisoned him, right? Very good. Good job, Asterion.
A long way to go still.
Okay.
Looking ahead.
There's no time to waste.
There we go. Once those go out, we will jump to... I swear there was a safe spot. I jumped down safely, didn't I? Yeah, I thought so. Who's left? Asterion. Asterion.
Delicious. No one back home will ever believe this.
Look that body. Look that body now.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Well. So here is another part of my challenge. Oh, I don't have any inspiration yet? I am surprised. I was gonna say that I'm only allowed to use one inspiration per roll, which is a rule, but...
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
of our own uninvited guests.
It's a shame because that's actually one of the few parasites you can kill if you succeed that check, whether it's the strength or the wisdom.
Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
If you do pass that check, and then you pop it into turn-based the moment that you get out of that dialogue, the parasite crawls out of his head and squirms, and he'll be right about there, and you can kill it, and that always makes me feel good.
If not over, then through.
These tracks.
These boots have seen everything.
And again, as a matter of habit, it's just a good idea to sneak through dungeons. And before we come into... There we go.
Best be careful.
Let's see here.
Does this count as adventuring? Best be on my way.
Minthara's gonna skin us! No one knows about this damn weapon! She'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic. That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
No hesitation.
I already turned you off, though. I guess that's why it's yellow? Question mark? Bye. Shucks. I did not mean to do that. So, I just cost us all, and one more round of attack on everybody, unfortunately. It is unfortunate, but they would still all be surprised, and I could have got everyone else into combat with everyone still surprised. That's why you don't end your turn.
Ready for anything.
Ooh, you know what? Let's see if we can play with that enemies lined up arrow. Clang, 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 clang. Looks like here should line up nicely. Oh, I see. Okay. Clang, 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 clang. That's dumb. I don't want to shoot the druid. Okay, there we go. Now, when you're doing something like this, you want to watch the circles underneath their feet, right? If I'm here, notice that the druid has the yellow circle and the arrows pointing at him. That means that he's going to get hit by this. So you just move it over a little bit, and now only the goblins have their little red circles, so safe to go. Pew pew.
Now what? Silent as the grave.
Wow. Okay, well.
Let's get this over with.
That nearly ended.
Ouch.
On the way.
Another fight. Let's go.
Sad face.
I will not know failure.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Assume nothing.
Just so.
Still breathing, despite everything.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Did that somehow not land on? Oh, my aim was bad. But I feel like I was lied to. Okay, see, I didn't even do the thing I had said to do earlier. Watch the circle underneath him. It wasn't lit up earlier, it wasn't going to hit him, but now it will.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Who said you're not going to die? Why didn't the gauntlets kill you?
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Open up.
go then.
Even your cages are boring.
Keep a blade close. Step lightly.
I'm gonna buy the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Whew. Wasn't sure I was gonna make it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Bunch of softies. Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Follow me.
Happily. Lead the way.
Best be on my way. Let's see what this does.
Trap. Be cautious.
Let's be quick. Let's crack it open.
Let's get going. Another step forward.
What a day.
I've got a long road ahead. I need to find a way forward. No time to rest.
Did this not blow up?
At last.
There we go. That's the kind of carnage I wanted to see. Wait for the flames to die down and then we can take care of these ones too.
Don't linger.
Boom! Bye-bye, chest. Really?
What to do?
It's a strong chest.
Breathe deep and move.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
I'll do a lot worse than that cage if you don't make this worth my while.
I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Alright, so with that wraps up pretty much everything we're gonna do in the Grove for today until we come, until we go do stuff and come back. Next episode, we will jump into the Goblin Camp. We'll have Saz introduce us to her friends. We'll do some goblin stuff. and see how long that takes, and I'll see what else we do next time. All right, thanks for